think we're live. Okay, I am out in the garage tonight. Apologies for the noise. You're just going to have to turn your volume down. We're working on a buggy video. Well, I guess I just let you see what's going on, really. So here you go. Here you go. This is what we are up to. I'm working on a buggy video with a whole heap of Endura parts, and I have a top plate here that I just wanted it a bit lighter, really. I don't want to spoil the video, but yeah, I wanted it a little lighter, so I've come out to the garage, popped it on the CNC machine, and we are now just trying to lighten it up. I made a bit of a jig on CAD. As I say, apologies for any noise, but can't do anything about that. But yeah, we are running a CNC program to try and lighten this up. I want to get it down a couple of grams. So yeah, I think you can probably figure out what's going on. But yeah, while we're out here, give us a shout if you've got any questions. Yeah, hope your Sunday night is going well. I'm gonna leave this just here to run. I say, if you've got any questions, pop them down in the comments. I will try and find them. Not quite too sure how I do find them on here. I think I can though. I am gonna just turn the microphone off. If you've got any questions, give us a shout. As I say, I am out in the garage at the moment, so I don't have anything else to hand. I'm just going to be watching this for a little while. This is actually a CNC machine that I built myself about 7 or 8 years ago. Not designed for cutting this sort of thing. I'm kind of bodging my way through this. It is Sunday night and I need to get this done for racing tomorrow. This is actually going on my son's buggy, yeah, it's for an upcoming video that I've got going. Been sponsored by Endura. They've been super great to work with, and they won't mind me doing this at all. I've actually fed back all of this info to them, so we're just going to see how this turns out, really. So we've got there's 4 pockets which I'm going to be machining in. It will end up something like this. This was just a 3D printed version. I did just test the shapes. I've then printed this little holder for it, screwed that down to the CNC, got it all lined up, and now we're just running through the cutting program. It's rather slow on this machine. It's not really designed for cutting aluminium, so we're just kind of winging it. The router bit that I'm using is not designed for cutting aluminium either, but it's going to chew its way through, hopefully, albeit rather slowly. But yeah, it's at the minute working just about. Well, it's doing the job that we need it to, which is lightening it. It's not going to be super pretty, but yeah, well, I'm happy. If the router bit doesn't break, I'll be even happier. And if it doesn't mess this up completely by the end, I will be absolutely ecstatic. The results, I'm not too sure. I'm aiming to take off 2 grams. I could have calculated it. I could have spent a load of time in calculating how much material I am removing and the weight reduction, but I don't think I'm going to be able to remove any more than I've actually got it set to do. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, really. Just had a notification on my phone that it's going to run out, and we're at 10%, so I don't think it's going to get all the way to the end, but I'll share with you guys maybe on a short of the final piece. So if it does cut out, sorry for that. Drop us a comment if you've got any questions. I will be here for the next 10% of my phone battery. I say this is a part that I'm doing for a buggy video that's been sponsored by Endura. They very kindly gave us a whole heap of parts for a buggy build, and I just felt the need to modify them, really. So there you go. I'll leave this running for a little bit longer. Give us a shout if you've got any questions. Right, back again. I have a phone charger, so we're good to go. Yeah, it is still going to plan at the moment. I'm absolutely amazed it's still working. I'm doing this in the sketchiest manner, but yeah, it seems to be working. I hope it's going to be still strong enough and I don't remove too much material, but hey, got to try these things. Yeah, you don't really want to see my face, do you? So I'm going to flip it back. There we go. Yeah, so we're going down about I think it was 1 mil, 0.75 or 1.5, maybe 1.5. I can't remember now. But anyway, we've got 4 pockets to do. It's actually going better than I thought, quicker than I thought. I'm going down 0.1 of a millimeter every layer. Right, I've got to figure out how to reply to you. I don't know how to reply to messages. Oh no, I suppose I just talk, don't I? Got them on YouTube. Flux capacitor, yeah. No, I'm just trying to remove some weight, that's all. Yeah, just trying to remove some weight. The stock top plate weighed about 3 grams. This aluminium one weighed about 5. So I'm on a bit of a weight mission, trying to lose as much as possible without sacrificing too much. So I thought, what the hell, let's take the CNC to it and see if I can shave 2 grams off it. Let me know what your thoughts are. As I say, this is the pattern that we're going for. I'm going to be removing, I think it's 1.5 mil from each pocket. The aluminium was 2 mil thick. I was aiming to remove 2 grams. I don't know if I'm going to hit that target or not. I think I'm probably going to be more in the, I'm going to say 1.5 grams. I'm going to say I'm going to have removed. Hopefully we'll find out this evening, and it doesn't take too long. We have been running for about 15 minutes. Yeah, the side pockets won't take anywhere near as long. But yeah, this could be an hour-long process. It's on a CNC machine that I made myself. I made it for building surfboards on, so it's not designed to cut aluminium. I could perhaps speed the machine up, but I'm a little reluctant to, given that it's working and that I haven't had any issues yet. So I think I'm just going to let it plod on like this. Yeah, as I say, if it gets to the end, I'll be absolutely ecstatic if it gets to the end without any issues. I'm not massively clued up on all of this machining metals side of things, so this is not something that I do every day. It's actually probably only the 3rd time that I've had a go at machining aluminium on this machine. It's really not designed for it. It's not really designed for carbon fibre either, but you still give it a go. I'd love to get a smaller machine that is designed for these small parts, but yeah, got to work with what I've got at the moment. But yeah, it seems to be working. Drop us a comment if you have any questions. I am going to be here for the next hour watching this. I do find it strangely hypnotic to watch, but yeah. Hope your Sunday's been going well. I had a full day of racing yesterday, which was great fun. Trying to get this done for tomorrow night. We've got buggy racing tomorrow night, so it's actually for my son's car. Got a video I'm doing for Endura with a load of their parts. This being obviously one of them. They are perfectly cool with me doing this. Well, I say that, I haven't actually told them. Well, I kind of told them. They know I wanted it lighter. I haven't said that I was actually going to give it a go. But there you go. As I say, if you've got any questions, let us know in the comments. Now, if you're a maker, if you're a maker, you'll be blowing at the screen as well to remove the chips. It's a habit that I have when I'm watching YouTube videos, but try not to. It just kind of makes you look a bit stupid. But I have the joys of doing that myself. I haven't actually got a extractor for this, but didn't really need it. Can't actually believe this is working. I'm fully expecting that router bit to snap off at any point. But let's keep our fingers and toes crossed. I reckon we're nearly approaching the end of this first pocket. Looking at the depth, we've got to be a good 1 mil into this by now. I say every step, every layer it goes down 0.1 of a millimetre, so not a huge amount. I am pretty much tickling the surface of it because I am just simply worried that I'm going to snap this router bit that's not designed for cutting metal. But it was the only 1 mil router bit that I had, so it was this or nothing. There you go. It looks nice once it's cleaned up that edge. It's got to be at least a millimetre down now. Let us know if you've got any questions. Go, just about to start another pass, coming into the centre. Now I don't know a huge amount about machining. I just kind of wing it. So if you have any tips, please shout out. If you're in that industry, I'd love to know what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure there will be people who are laughing at me right now, but let's face it, who cares? It is currently working, which is all that matters. How much strength are we going to lose? I don't know. Probably a significant amount. But can't be any worse than the plastic one, surely. Hello to everyone that is joining me on this Sunday evening out in the garage. I am watching my CNC slowly chop away at this Endura top plate, trying to remove a bit of weight. It's a bit excessive. Probably a little pointless, but why not? It's going to go one of two ways. It's either going to work or it's not, and it's all going to go wrong. But at the moment we've got fingers and toes crossed, and it is seeming to be slowly working. We are coming up, must be on the last few passes on this pocket. We are aiming to machine away that sort of thing. Let us know if you've got any questions. It is absolutely freezing out here in the garage tonight, but needs must. Hello, if you just joined me, we are out in the garage having a play around on the CNC machine tonight. Trying to remove a bit of weight from this part. There wasn't really anything wrong with it. It was just a hair heavier than I would like. So I was just having a bit of an experiment, throwing it on the CNC machine and seeing if we can take a little weight out of it. It is a bit of a hack. I'm not doing this properly, but it is just about getting the job done. Give us a shout if you've got any questions. Not a lot else I can do here but watch. So I just thought I'd show you guys what I get up to. Been working on a whole number of other projects at the moment. Some have been going to plan, others most definitely not. So yeah. I hope your Sundays are going well. Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite get to see your whole message. It disappeared a bit quick. Yeah. Normally I cut polystyrene and stuff on this machine, and I have a huge, great suction thing which clips on and does the job. This is probably only the second time I've attempted to cut aluminium on it. It is not designed for this. I designed it for cutting surfboards. You wouldn't believe it, but this machine is 6 meters long. So cutting a part like this is kind of pushing sorry. It's kind of pushing its abilities, really. It's not really designed for this kind of accuracy. As I look just to make sure it is fairly accurate, but yeah, it has its issues trying to cut parts like this. I really want to build or make or buy something, a smaller machine that's better designed for this, but no money at the moment, so just got to make do. But yeah, blower, water cooler would all be very handy. I think it's cutting fairly straight. Oh, it's doing another layer. I want it to stop and move on to the next pocket. Definitely means it is going to be lighter than I was expecting, but yeah, I'm just hoping it doesn't pop out through the bottom. It's not a huge amount of material to play with. And say I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's kind of working. Give us a shout if you just joined us. Let us know where you are watching from. It is Sunday night. I'm stuck in the garage watching this for the next, well, it's going to be the next hour and a half at this rate. But I'm extremely excited to see what the results are, and hopefully I'm not too disappointed. I am hoping to lose about 2 grams off this part. All I'm simply doing is just trying to remove a little material to reduce the weight. My guess is as good as yours as to what the weight is going to end up as. We started at 5 grams. I'm hoping for 3. Let us know what you think. Come on, this has got to be the last one, please. Don't want it to go down any deeper. Really don't. Yes. There we go. First pocket done. We have 3 more pockets to go. This is going to be the start of one of the side pockets. So if it all goes as well as that first one, I am going to be absolutely stoked. It is going rather slowly. I'm going to speed it up just for a second. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to programming the CNC with all the speeds and feeds. So I do end up just winging it. But hey, you know, it's working at the moment. Here we go, second pocket about to start. Fingers crossed that the bit doesn't break. We are cutting at a 0.1 of a millimeter step down, so only really tickling the part. There we go, touchdown. This is probably the most risky part. If it makes it through this, hopefully we'll be all right. Ah, there we go. That is not what I wanted. Right, we've got issues. Ah. Right. Bugger. Bugger. It was going so well. Ah. Damn it. Right. The question is, I need to figure out how to save it, and I'm really not that clued up on here. So this is the computer program. This was roughly where I got to. Line 1588. So let's start by writing this down. Now, if anyone knows anything about Mach 3, or knows anyone that knows anything about Mach 3, now is your time to shine and help me out. Right, I am going to try and sort this out. Right, I'm going to try and set this up somewhere else so you can watch me struggle. This has really made my night shocking. It's going to take me so much longer now because I really don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, just trying to find a place to put the camera. Sorry, apologies for this. Where can I put you? I'm going to try and stick you somewhere down here. Put me a screwdriver. Alright, there we go. Right, so I now have to try and rescue this. Not quite sure how. I'm going to start off by getting the old bit out. The new bit in. Right. Got a zero. Now I've basically got to zero this back off on here. I've also got to establish why it did it and try and figure out how to stop it from doing it all over again. So I think to start with, I'm going to have to zero in on the machine. Go back to 0. So we are going to hit go to 0. Right, so what I'm doing now, I've put in a new bit. As I say, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm amazed that I actually got that result like that. I thought these small pockets were going to be an issue, and it looks like they're going to be. So as the machine back in a second. So we've got to re-zero the machine back down here and reset this new router bit onto the surface of the part, which there are far more technical ways of doing this, but I really don't know what I'm doing, and I hate computers, so which is probably a surprise to you guys. So I'm doing this my manual budget kind of way, and I'm going to see if I can manage to get back cutting again without too many headaches. So yeah, this is not the way to machine stuff, so don't use this as a tutorial. Hopefully we can get this fixed and get back running again. It's not going to be easy. Partly because every time you do this up, it raises the height of the out a bit. Well, I think that's all right. I can probably just reset the Z axis height. And this really does make me, well, should make anyone appreciate someone that works behind a CNC, because they are incredibly clever people. I am not one of those people. Right. Settings. Offsets. Machine. I am going to just jog the Z height down a fraction. Now, I was cutting this extremely slow, but I think I'm going to have to be cutting it even slower or something. Oh, I'm so gutted. I'm just worried that this is going to do it. It's going to do the same thing again. Fingers crossed it doesn't. Anyone that's just joined us, we have just, well, snapped the route a bit. I thought it was going too well. My luck ran out. So now we are just trying to reset and start all over again. Well, I'm going to try and start the program from where we broke it. So, yeah. Now, I'm on there. Can I just start it? Rewind. Reverse run. Oh, sentence 9, how do I... Here we go. Okay. Everyone, fingers crossed. Okay, we are back running again. I'm going to try some WD-40, and I think I'm going to try some water as well when it starts running. Okay, question is, I'm going to move you back, is it going to break again? Wish me luck, people. I need all your support. Oh, please don't break. Please don't break. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you're still watching Badger, I've slowed it right down even more. Hopefully a little bit of lubricant will help. Glide through things a little easier maybe. Yeah, you can see how slow I've got it now. Might have to speed it up. Is it actually going? No. Okay, now we're running. Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. I really hope I don't. I mean, on the plus side, we've probably removed 0.5 gram. If all else fails, there's always the drill method. Right, just about touchdown again. Yeah. Here we go. Oh no, okay. Starting off somewhere else. Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. I'm really hoping this is gonna do the job. My Z height might have got a little bit messed up in that issue that we had. I know, I'm a bit worried about that. Maybe I could spark up the compressor. That could be the answer. Let me. I'm going to turn the sound off. Get the compressor sparked up. Hopefully that will solve it. Yeah, no, I don't. The other option is I just hit it with loads of water and just flood the hell out of it and just try and blast them out as I'm cutting. It's going to be a painful way, but it hasn't actually. My Z height, I obviously got a little wrong because it hasn't actually touched down yet, which means we're going to be a fraction high. But yeah. I'll spark up the compressor. I'm going to turn the volume off for a second. Spark up the compressor. What did you miss so far? Well, pocket number 1 went well. Pocket number 2, we just snapped the router bit. It was too good to be true, obviously. We're just trying to remove a load of weight from this top plate on the low-C buggy. It's not that heavy. I just wanted to try and remove like 2 grams just for the hell of it. I guess I'm a bit of a masochist, setting myself up for these sort of things, but yeah, just snapped her out a bit, so trying to get back running again and hopefully trying to avoid snapping more router bits. So yeah, it's a bit suck it and see with this. As I say, I'm just going to pop the volume off so I don't deafen you guys any further, and then I'll come back once the compressor's got a bit of air in it. Right, I'm back. Well, that last pocket I missed, but the route bit is still in one bit. If I've missed any comments, shout them again, because, well, no, you are still on. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I have no, as I say, I have no idea really what I'm doing and what this cutting strategy is. I simply pushed pocket, 2D pocket on Fusion 360. So why it's done those two tiny little pockets and now moving to this third one, I have no idea. If anyone has got any tips, I would love to hear them. Hopefully this larger pocket will be the same again and it'll be alright, but who knows. I have got some compressed air now ready if we need it. I'm hoping the chips are going to be so fine. Yeah, pocket might not be as deep, but should work. I'm hoping the chips are so fine that they will kind of be almost liquid. I obviously messed up with resetting the Z height. It must have been a fraction high. Hopefully this next pass it will start cutting. Yeah, Mum. Must be it. I'm just speeding it up while it cuts through the air. This is proper garage hack stuff, but there you go. That's why I'm not a machinist. Alright, we are cutting. Here we go. How often I should clear the chips? I don't know. Now I'm wishing that I hadn't stuck it next to this piece of carbon fibre. guess I'm not so worried cutting this pocket as I was with the other one, with those smaller ones. I don't know why it broke the bit on those smaller ones, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm going to bump the speed back up to what I was cutting the other pocket at though. Hopefully this one will be alright. Right, so we're starting the long process. At least if I get this pocket done and I don't get those side pockets done, we'll have removed the majority of it. So if you've just joined us, we are trying to lighten this part. I am just doing a video on a modified buggy, and I wanted to make this part slightly lighter because it's kind of the highest part in the build. So we're trying this, seeing if it's going to work. It looks like I might have messed up a few bits, but there you go. I did this all rather quickly on CAD. It's a bit over the top and excessive, but hey ho. I do seem to like wasting my time. Probably not the wisest of things to be doing right now, but there you go. Give us a shout if you've got any questions. I am here for the next probably another hour. Realistically, if we don't have any more breakages. Oh, I'm going to slow it down a fraction. The question is, how often do I clear the swarf away? Hello to anyone that's just joined. You are watching paint dry. And I am crossing all I can't decide whether to keep on going with the coolant and the or just to leave it dry. The other pocket cut quite happily. I've obviously completely messed this up because that logo was supposed to be in the centre of all the pockets. I don't know what I've done wrong. Something obviously quite major, but there you go. It's not going to be as pretty as I'd hoped. feeling? Oh, sorry. That's not what that was. So I don't quite understand why I haven't got that logo right in the middle. I thought I'd done it pretty good. What's going on? No, I don't get it. That was my template, and it looked like it had lined up absolutely perfectly. But I don't know. I'm just going to clean the camera. It's really bugging me why that hasn't lined up. Don't get it. I'm sure I got that the right way around. That way around, but I don't think it is. worried, to be honest. Bit worried I've not left enough material. Worried I've not left enough material in this corner. I think what I might do is cut this down to a point where I feel comfortable, and then redo it and cut the other parts separately. This is a lot closer on this edge here than I was hoping. I've obviously not got it lined up quite right or something. So I mean, I'm probably over worrying because it probably really doesn't take that much load at all. But yeah, I'm not going to go as deep, I don't think. I'm going to pause things 3/4 of the way through. As I say, I am not very good at this stuff. I could do with like all those probe things and whatnot to try and line things up more accurately, but there you go. It's going to be interesting to scares me when it makes that noise. Really annoying me. Really annoying me. Why is that not centered? Why is it not cut as far up as it should have? Because, well, maybe it is doing what I told it to. I don't know. Yes, the question is, how far do I go with this? I think I'm going to go a few more layers down. I don't want to remove too much. I am nervous about this corner down here. I'm really nervous that I've messed up and got it too close. And I'm going to remove all the strength from it. So I think I'm going to end this early because I don't want to go down as deep as I did on the last one. And then I'm going to reset and what was I going to do? Oh yeah, because I'm going to stop this operation early, and then I don't know how to jump forwards to the next part, so I'm just going to have to do the file quickly, and at that point I'll probably leave you guys. So, if you just joined me, we are, well, making a proper hash of this. I am a complete amateur at doing this sort of thing. And you can see that I've made a bit of an error already. Well, second error tonight. First error was about an hour ago when we snapped one of the router bits. But yeah, all I'm trying to do is take a bit of weight off. I could have just used a drill and slammed a few holes through it, but instead I like to torture myself, I think, and then I get all annoyed at myself because I messed it up. So there you go. That's kind of me all round, really. Question is just how much further do we go before we think we have removed too much from that corner. This corner that I'm worried about. For some reason this pocket is too close to this end. Well, it's not for some reason, it's my fault, but I didn't realise it. Should have not rushed quite so much. There you go. Too late now. Now, this is for a video that I'm doing on the buggy. Enduro was super nice and sent me a heap of upgrades to build it with, and just this particular one piece I wanted to make a little lighter to try and keep my target weight for the car, and to do that meant lightening it up a fraction. So this is kind of the route that I went. Bit stupid of me, to be honest. I should have just not wasted hours and hours and hours doing this, but anyway, I've already given Endura my feedback on this and said, could you by any chance make these a little lighter? And they said they'll look into it, which is great. You may have noticed I've been doing quite a few little collaborations with Endura recently. I really can't fault them. They've been so kind, and any issues they are, you know, really open to discussing. New ideas they're really open to, and likewise with the videos, they literally say if there's like any issues, don't hesitate to put them in your videos. Be completely open and honest, and yeah, that's all they ask for. So yeah, really impressed with them as a company. And for anyone interested, I have a one-time per person discount code for the Endura website. You can get 5% discount off your order. I don't think it will work while the Black Friday discount is on, but if you wait for that to finish, and then your next order with them, I think the code is Sussex Micro RC 05. Pop that in and you should get a 5% discount. Better than nothing. I will make sure I pop a link or a note of that on all my videos now, but yeah, I'll put one in the comments at some point. Couple more rounds I think, and then we're gonna call it quits, and I'm gonna try and reset for the last two. Now, if you're ever wondering, CNCing isn't normally this slow, purely because I am doing it on a machine that is not designed for this. If anyone wants to hazard a guess as to how much material we're gonna have removed, started off as 5 grams, I'm hoping to end up at 3. I'm not sure though. I reckon I might end up at more at 4. Right, we're going to nearly be there, I reckon. Maybe one more round. See what it looks like. Maybe 3.5. Yeah, I think if I'd had that pocket pushed right up to the Enduro sign and gone all the way down, I think I might have been there, but yeah, like you say. What do you think? One more round? I don't know if you can really see how close it is to this this edge here. It's pretty close. I don't want it to bend. I don't think it will, but I don't want it to. I might get another one of these and give it another go. See what Enduro say about lightening it. Saw it here first. If they suddenly come out with a lighter version, I don't know if they will or not. Oh. The question is, what do you think, Badger? Stop it early or go all the way down to the bottom and risk it? I just don't know how thick I have left. I think that first pocket was nearly at the bottom. I don't reckon there's much material left under that. Yeah, I don't reckon there was much material left under that. I think I'm going to stop it at the end of this pass and then run in. I'll leave you guys here, run in, do a quick edit, and then do these outside pockets. Let's get ready. Press pause at the end of this line. Yeah, we're going to stop any second now. There we go. Okay. Tell you what, you guys can come with me. I'm gonna run inside. Actually, no, I'll tell a lie. I'm gonna leave you here because it's gonna cut out. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna be 5 minutes. Go have a cup of tea. I'll see you back in. Okay, we are back with a new file. I am just gonna load it up onto the computer. Yeah, I think we're ready to go straight away. Let's see what happens. Right, the question is it gonna break the tool bit again? I hope I haven't messed it up. Soon find out. Now, if this was a proper CNC machine or I really knew what I was doing, this probably should only take 30 seconds, but because we don't know what we're doing, it's taken 2 hours. Now, don't know if you're still there, Badger, but give us a shout if you are. We can take a look at the weight distribution, but I think it was pretty much balanced at the moment of the car that I'm doing. We have got carbon chassis on there, and yep, still here. God, I can't believe you've been watching for so long. Thank you, I guess, really. Yeah, massive thank you for supporting me emotionally through this traumatic Evening. Weight distribution on the car, because you're the only one watching at this point. Well, overall weight, let's say I haven't added any. So, as yet, we are still the same weight as stock, or stock minus the additional wiring that they give you. Yeah, you see, I messed up there, didn't I? Quite clear. Now, these pockets I have done, I think I told it 0.5 less than what I originally had, because I'm a bit nervous that I've removed too much. Just needed to freaking shift the whole. I know what I've done now, I think. Have I? Do I? No, maybe I don't. I put my 0, 0 on that corner, which no. Yeah, no, I don't know what I've done. I don't know why it's all got shifted. I really don't. I 0, 0'd on that corner. I 0, 0'd on that corner, and it all seems to have shifted down. No, it hasn't. No, yeah, it has. No, it hasn't. Got that the wrong way around. Okay, no, it's purely my fault, I think. I think I just messed up the CAD and didn't get quite in the right place. It looked like it had lined up, but it's just a hair out. Ow. Right, come on. And why did it do these other pockets? Why did it do this little thing? What was the deal with that? Why would it have done that? I have no idea why it did those 4 operations. 2, 4, 3. I don't know. All I did was select the bottom contours, and it came up with those 2 little silly things, which ended up wasting me half an hour of my time. So yeah, anyone that's watching, something weird in the code, just looked like it drilled a deep hole. Yeah, I'll go back and have a look at it. It didn't look I don't know. It's not deep. That hole wasn't deep. It's only just scratched the surface. It's only probably 0.1 or 0.2 deep. and then it, I don't know. Bloody annoying. There you go. Learning piece, yeah, certainly is. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be doing this again. It'd be nice if the guys at Endura watched me suffer doing this and do it for me. I really want to build like the best micro buggy that we possibly can, and that's kind of my mission. But I don't think I can do it on my own. There's a few bits that I'm struggling to find. After this buggy build, I do have another one on the way. Well, so on the way, I've got most of the bits. And then we also have a Spec B on the way, which will be coming up. And we also have the new WL Toys buggy, the revised version, on its way. So it will be interesting to see what they've done to that. And then I have another collaboration with Endura on something totally different. So lots of videos lined up, more than I can probably handle at this moment. Looking at this, machining itself, I wish I kind of stepped these pockets. That probably would have been a good idea. And rather than having it all one depth, stepped it in. There you go, next time. Sorry, this is painfully slow watching it, but I don't know any better. reckon this is probably nearly coming to the end. Maybe. These pockets should be about 1 mil now. I have scales at the ready, so don't worry, you will find out the result. Oh, this is it? No, we're going again. Be the last pass. Be the last pass. I want to go to bed. It's gone 11 o'clock at night over here in England. It's freezing cold. I'm out in the garage. Sunday evening. I want to go to bed. But I do need to get this done for tomorrow. Not even going on my own car. I am quite excited to try it though. Yes! Finally, we are onto the last pocket. Such a shame that that didn't line up in the middle. I'm absolutely gutted about it. I will have to buy myself another one. Or maybe they'll feel sorry for me and send me one. Alright, we're nearly there. There we go. Oh, what? What the heck? I don't get what it's doing. I don't get what it's doing. Why did it do that? I don't think it did it the first time, did it? You remember? I wish I knew more. I'm definitely more of a hammer and chisels kind of guy. This is all a bit. It's all a bit special for me. A bit sci-fi. Yeah, it sure is. What's the buttons? Please, please don't break. I don't remember it doing this on the other side, but it must have. I don't know, did it? Fuck that, I hate it. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna snap another bit? Please don't. You might see a grown man cry. Why does it suddenly speed up? That's scary. Scares me. Right, well, we're cutting. It's something. Don't know why it's not cutting now. That doesn't make sense. No. What's going on? Why didn't it cut on that first pass and now not on this pass? Or is it cutting? Maybe it is. This is painful. Probably as painful for you as it is for me. Don't get it. It's all witchcraft, I swear. Right, here it goes. It's going to break out a bit in a second. It's got to be the worst video that has ever been made on YouTube. This is exactly how not to machine something. Why did I choose to do this instead of just blasting a load of holes through with the 4mm drill bit and just saying fuck it? Why did I choose this? Really hoping there's no router bit left in the bottom there. Pretty sure there isn't. I won't tell you how long I've been doing this for, or messing about with this for. It's all self-taught, and I'm not very good on computers. Go figure. It's like old school meets new school. I just kind of bodge my way around it. I mean, if that had been more in the middle, I think I would have been absolutely amazed at myself. And to be honest, all it would really take is just getting a new one of these and sliding it down a hair and just figuring out the strange machining strategy. See, what's it doing now? Who knows? It's got a mind of its flipping own. Why is it doing this? It doesn't need to do this. It was going quite fine. Good job I don't rely on this for a job, eh? Why did it do that? Why? Right, please don't break. I hope it's not going to do this every flipping pass. Why did it do that? Hello, if you just joined me, you are watching how not to CNC something and how to make an absolute mess of what looked like a nice part beforehand, all in the aid of saving 2 grams of weight, which it probably won't even come down to. It'll probably be more like 1.5 grams maybe. At this point I feel like I am just torturing myself. There you go. That is tonight's project. That side is quite clearly not even the same as this side. That side is not the same as this side. Why? I don't know. Probably due to inaccuracies of my machine. Oops. Let's just drop down there. Yeah, another reason why I want a smaller machine. That distance there is way less than that distance there. I can only assume it is due to flexing the machine, or I don't know. Definitely not the same though. It's not the first time I've noticed that either. It's done it on a number of other things. You can see the route a bit bouncing around. There you go. It's going to be lighter at the end of the day, isn't it? Which is what we're after. It's not going to be pretty. To be honest, it's going to be covered up with the bloody speed controller anyway, so... Oh, it's going to do that again. Why is it doing it? Why? You don't need to do that. You just did 2 passes that were perfectly happy. Why are you moving around again? Ah! What on earth is this thing doing? Oh, this is so painful. At this point, I kind of almost wish it broke the route a bit and I gave up. Come on, please. Be good to me. Can't believe there's anyone watching it. It's like car crash TV. Well, no, we're into 2 hours. Yeah, no, we're into 2 hours of wasting of time here. Kind of shows you how much I really want to make this buggy better. It's about the only thing it does do. It's quite ridiculous when you think about how quickly someone that knew what they were doing could do this in. But I'm not sure this video is going to be staying live, staying on my YouTube channel. I think it might have to get destroyed. But there you go. How much further have I got to go? Got a couple of passes, at least. I'd love to know why it keeps on coming out and resetting. And then this just makes no sense whatsoever. Oh no, here you go. It's going to go down the other end again. No idea what it's doing. Very sorry to anyone that is painfully watching this. I don't know why you're watching it, I really don't. This is literally... You know what? I think we're there. Oh my word. Well, there you go. done. Literally. Right. Let's see what it's done to the part. It says as a, oh, it's not looking good, people. I think I might have been a little bit too ambitious. I'm gonna put you down for a second. I think yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, a little bit too ambitious on that part. Oh my gosh, I've made a mess of this. Right, well, we might as well remove that. Little tight on the old tolerances there. If you can cut it with a Stanley knife, you know you've gone a little too far. Oh well. It's gonna look a little odd. How not to machine something by me. I could have probably done a better job with this scalpel blade from the start. Oh well. I mean, you win some, you lose some, eh? Normally I lose. Right. Well, there you go. That's been pretty much a waste of 2 hours. 3 hours, however long this has been going on for. I've lost count. Now, probably, I owe you guys... Oh, hang on. I just got to open my scales up. Put you down for a second. Right. Now it's time to place your bets. What this has actually done. What are we saying? 3 grams? 4 grams? Best thing is you won't be able to see the numbers because it doesn't show up on this. It's not even reduced it as much as I'd hoped. 3.5. There you go, Badger. For your 3.78. Well, that was the biggest waste of 2 hours, I think, possibly of my life. Let's evaluate. Oh, as he nearly drops it down the hole. It looks hideous. It's lost a big portion of its strength. And we've only saved, what was it? Just over a gram. Could you believe it? I mean, that is the biggest waste of time I've ever done. I've really messed that up. It's not that often that I really feel like, hang on, sorry, I'm just cleaning the camera. I don't normally do things this badly. I think I've outdone myself. I really have. It looks absolutely horrible. I mean, embarrassed. I really am embarrassed. It's awful. It's really awful. Oh well, there you go. You win some, you lose some.
guess I should order a new one. Right, well, there you go. I'm done. This section might not be appearing in the video. Don't expect to see this part again. Maybe. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Yeah, it's about, 15 quid or something, I think. £15 plus 3 hours of time wastage. Kind of works out rather expensive. And I didn't really have 15 quid to waste, but there you go. Oh well. Right, I'm off. I'm going to go sulk in a corner. Well, throw this in the bin. I've got a video to finish, well, car to build for tomorrow now. Maybe I'm using the plastic one after all. Okay. Sorry that was so torturous for such little reward on multiple levels. Hope you're having a good weekend wherever you are. Stay tuned. I've got more videos on the way. Hopefully not as bad as this one. Have a good night. See you soon. Bye. Out.